Before we get into the specifics on how to make type with this type of effect on it, let's talk a little bit about how to use fill and apply a gradient fill through the appearance window. So here I just have a simple rectangle. Going into appearance, I have fill here, clicking on the color and clicking the little arrow to drop down more options allows me to pick a swatch for the fill or to pick colors through the color picker and control sliders for CMYK. And another option here is gradient. So when I click on gradient and apply a gradient to the shape, you're going to see it starts out as a black and white gradient, very typical of Illustrator. You then have to begin by going into edit gradient. Clicking the little button there will then give you options along the gradient slider in this window to change the color, and then you get this more intuitive gradient slider over top of the object. I like the one over top of the object. It's, as I said, intuitive and allows you to move the gradient around, resize the gradient, rotate the angle of it, all pretty flexibly. And of course, you can click into here and you can change the color. So in this case, just clicking on an orange here, clicking on this one, doing a yellow there. I have this slider that it lets me control how long yellow, persists until it begins to change over to orange, or vice versa. And so this is pretty easy to figure out. You can add another point along the way on the gradient by, I guess, actually going back to fill, clicking on the slider right there. Now I can control points on the gradient and colors from here too. And so this is all simple enough. We'll talk more about gradients as we go along, but just know this is key to what we're doing in the next example.